There's a forest I used to visit when I lived on campus, Virginia Water, and there was one tree, one particular tree that became mine. That spot became sacred to me. It was just where I went when I did not know what I was feeling, or where the noise of people's expectations started to blur who I was. You see, I've always been someone who wanted to share everything, my joy, my little rituals. When I liked someone, I'd bring them into my world like it was a gift. This is where I dream. This is me. But I learned the hard way that not everyone knows how to enter gently. Some people walk into your space, physical or emotional, without realizing it's sacred ground. And suddenly, your sanctuary doesn't feel like yours anymore. Every artist I've ever admired has something they guard, a ritual, a space, a moment. Because art, like the psyche, needs stillness to form. You can't paint honestly if there's no private silence left inside you. When I paint, I'm not just mixing color, I'm making sense of things I can't articulate. It's the same with just sitting under that pine tree. They're all languages of the inner world. Winnicott, the psychoanalyst, called this a transitional space. It's the in between realm where imagination meets reality. And that's what your sacred space is, your personal studio for the soul. You can't build that in front of an audience. I do believe spaces hold energy, or at least memory. You can feel it when you walk into a room where people have just fought or prayed or laughed. Something lingers in the air. Psychologists call this environmental resonance. Artists just call it atmosphere, but either way, we feel it. When I paint Virginia Water now, I'm not just painting trees, I'm painting the energy of the place, the quiet pulse that made me feel whole. We live in an age where everything is meant to be shared: meals, music, thoughts, even healing. But there's a quiet rebellion in keeping something for yourself, not out of secrecy, but reverence. Like saying this piece of beauty doesn't have to be witnessed to be real. That's why I think everyone should have one thing, one ritual, one place, one small moment that no one else touches. A walk at sunset, a cup of tea you make the same way every morning, a painting you never post. It's not selfishness, it's psychological hygiene. It's how you come back to yourself after the world has touched too much of you. But of course, the point isn't to isolate yourself, it's to know when to open the door and who can enter without rearranging the furniture of your piece. So, as I paint this forest, I think about how much of who we are is made up of places we've protected. And maybe that's the truest definition of home. Not a location, but a sanctum where your spirit recognizes itself. So, if you're watching this, ask yourself, what's sacred to you? What do you return to when the world gets too loud? Whatever it is, guard it tenderly. Let it stay yours, because in that small circle of stillness, you'll always find the part of you that doesn't need to perform or prove or be perfect. The part that simply is.